Hello and welcome to a new video, and it's finally actually me talking about one of my OCs. I've been saying that for probably 3 months now, and I still haven't done it until now. Actually, I've tried recording this video at least 2 times a few weeks ago, but I really didn't like how it turned out, so I decided to wait a bit more, and right now I just feel like making a video like this and like recording a voiceover. A short disclaimer. I will be talking, not really spoiler, but it's stuff you would like learn over time in Sinister Soul. Like if you read the book, like if you don't know what Sinister Soul is, it's the book I'm writing. Only chapter 1 is finished right now, and I want to wait a bit more until I like really publicly show it anywhere. Only a few people have read it so far. I will talk about stuff you would learn in there. Not everything, of course, but it's quite a bit because it's just stuff about the character. So if you don't want to know anything before reading Sinister Soul, you should maybe not listen to me talking about it. So like, don't watch this video, I guess. If you want to know stuff, or if you don't want to read the book but still want to know about the characters and everything, hey, here's this video for you about the main protagonist, Jake. So I'm just gonna start. So yeah, like I said, Jake is the main protagonist. He is a sinister vampire and a human, but like 99% a sinister vampire, only like a little bit of human, and he doesn't have any traits for it. A sinister vampire is original species, by the way. I will make a video about that for real. Let's see when I get to it. He has 3 siblings. An older sister who's called Mariah. She is like 99% a sinister vampire too, and 1% human. And his younger siblings, Jake, of course he is I mean Alvin and Diana, they're like more human. I would say like 30% or even less, like 20% sinister vampire, and the rest of that human. So like I will make a separate video for them in which I talk more about their species. So yeah, his mother was a sinister vampire and his father is a human. I said his mother was because his mother left the family when Jake was pretty young, like when he was maybe 3 or 4 years old. She went to visit her family in France, and she just didn't return. Her family there didn't know where she went to. Nobody knew where she went to. Like, she just didn't return, and a few weeks later, there were divorce papers. So the father had to get divorced, even if he didn't want to actually, but there was no way of having any kind of contact with her for some reason. And yeah, that made Jake very sad because he loved his mother a lot, and she just left. So Jake, he not really decided, but he started to blame everything on his father, like that his fault that his mother left, that his fault that they have a broken family. And Jake, he also never connected to anyone really. Like he's not even really close with his siblings. Of course there's the sibling connection, but he also never had any friends at kindergarten or in school because he was never comfortable with anyone's ever since his mother left. And that's a big part in Sinister Soul, because like his school history, he changed school, he switched school every year. Like sometimes he would even, like twice he switched during the school year, so he's been to probably 9 different schools. But he's going to a new school in Sinister Soul, which is a boarding school, so he like lives there, and he finally connects to people there. He finally finds friends, finally finds people he's comfortable with, and yeah, that's a big part in Sinister Soul. Also, he finally gets into therapy. He is a huge overthinker and not much of a talker. He really doesn't talk unless he really has to, which for him is if other people talk to him, and if his siblings talk to him, he will like kind of fade away and not talk because he's overthinking about the stuff they're talking about. But his siblings are used to it, so they aren't bothered by it. But if he talks to other people like teachers, or if he has to talk to classmates, he really tries to concentrate on actually talking because he doesn't want people to think he's that weird. He like I said, he's a huge overthinker, but not that kind of overthinking where like one bad thing happens and you just think about that for hours, feeling bad about it. He just thinks about stuff like the world he lives in, the stuff that has been happening, just things he likes. He just thinks about that a lot, and sometimes he will be like, oh, I started thinking about this and somehow I got to this whole other topic. How did this happen? He's just that kind of overthinker. His hobbies are like, he doesn't call it his hobbies, but he likes watching films and shows, but he also likes drawing. He doesn't take it serious. Besides that, he doesn't really do anything besides maybe browsing the internet. But he also doesn't use social media or anything, because that would mean interaction with people he's probably not gonna be comfortable with. And yeah, that's pretty much all about him I can talk about. Besides, a huge thing in the plot of Sinister Soul, which is him having a demon soul living in his head, not in his body, in his head, like in his thoughts. So this soul, he can't talk to Jake, he can't control the... Did I just say he can't talk to Jake? I mean, he can talk to Jake, he can only talk to him, he cannot like control the body or anything. And over time the soul gets stronger, like only talking turns into making him fall asleep or that stuff, or making him feel sick, and he starts wanting Jake to do things. But that's a thing for another character, because I can't talk. I mean, this is a topic for another video. Because this character is obviously the main antagonist, I would say. So as soon as I finish that ref sheet, I will make a video, and that will take a while because I haven't finished his ref sheet. I haven't even started it, and I'm not doing a lot of digital art at the moment, and I only want to do my ref sheets digitally. I draw more on paper. Maybe I'll just record myself drawing in my sketchbook and make a whole sketch page of the antagonist. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening to this mess of a video. I will get better at talking, like not switch up words and all that things. And I don't know if I have an accent, honestly, but English isn't my first language. So if I have trouble pronouncing stuff, that's because of that. I don't really talk English at all. I write and think a lot in English, but I don't talk. I just speak it a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening, and thank you for waiting until I finally made this video. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's see when I do my next video. Might take a while again, but I won't take as much time as this time. So yeah, thanks and bye.